Hi, Julie Jones from SSB Performance, Smarter, Stronger, Better Mindset Training, here with this week's Mindset Made Simple Tip of the Week, brought to you by Game Day Sportswear. This week we're talking about the excitement of a new season. I had the great opportunity to work with one of my Division I softball teams last week, and they are pumped. Workouts are going great. They're pushing each other. Everyone's meshing, and this is good news because they had a little division last year. So this is exciting. Everything's new. Everything's better. Fast forward a couple days down the week, and I meet with one of my Division I soccer teams, and they're in the thick of it. It's go time. They're in the middle of competition, getting ready to look ahead to their conference play, and they too talked about energy and emotion. We do a Lasada line, well, better, how exercise when we first get started in every meeting, and our 3-to-1 ratio of good stuff to what we need to work on. The first thing they said that they needed to work on was their energy in practice. They had a rough week, but one of the good things they said was they turned it around on the weekend and they were able to pull it together, put in the strategy, and make some progress. So that's good. But the question that we stayed on for a long time was, what is your responsibility? What can you do to enhance the emotion and energy that you need to be your best? We all know that new things are exciting. A new car. Oh, the smell of a new car, the shininess. I love cars. I love a new car in particular. A relationship. Oh, so exciting. A new gym workout. If we didn't really want it, right? We strived to get this, then we wouldn't pay for it, or we wouldn't get into the relationship, whatever it was. But then all of a sudden, we get sort of okay with it. Our car gets a scratch. We start to notice the imperfections in the thing that we have or the people that are around us. Right? The gym membership isn't quite so fun anymore because now it's work. This is life. Hedonic adaptation. We get used to stuff. We strive for stuff. We get it, and it's like, all right, I got it. I got this car. It's great. All right, what's next? We get like that. It's the same thing, like winning the lottery. People say that research shows that people that win the lottery have this, they're really excited, and then they fall back in even lower sometimes than where they were in their happiness before. I'd like to try it and see. You probably would too. But the truth of it is, once you win the lottery, like, your life changes. All of a sudden, people are pulling and pushing you. Some people are happy for you. Some people are not happy for you at all. There's lots of pressure. You have to learn new things. You're in a different, you're out of your comfort zone. You have to learn new things and understand new things in order to play at the level that you're now playing at. It's different. It'll be the same for my softball team here real soon when a lineup's written or when practice starts after Labor Day. And they have to get pushed, and people are pushing them. And we're not so excited about the new kids because now they're our competition. Or the pressure of learning something new, getting out of our comfort zone. It's the same. Right? How do we bottle up that I won the lottery feeling or our team is awesome feeling and take it with us to the practices that my soccer team is now having when they really need that emotion? Because that positive energy and that positive emotion is going to make a difference on what happens on Fridays and Sundays, game days, performance days, when the pressure is there. We all know that positive emotion is one of the biggest predictors of peak performance. So how do we bottle it up and take it with us? Is that really real? I can't say that it is, but what I can say is this. If we make a concerted effort to understand that the energy that both the lottery person and my team and my soccer team, who was on energy for the week leading up to the last competition, these are choices. Champions choose to act differently than they feel. I didn't always do this well as a coach. I knew what to do so often. I don't always do it well as a mom. And the suggestions that I'm going to give here in a few minutes, I certainly still don't do, even though I know them. But we have to make a concerted effort, I should say, into making them habits or setting them as standards of how we're going to bottle up this all-important energy and carry it with us. We do nothing without emotion. We do nothing without energy. We move nowhere without either. And that's just life. And the truth of it is that life demands of us to act differently than we feel. It's not that we don't acknowledge how we feel. I feel like crap. Okay. Well, that's not going to suffice for today, so what am I going to do about it? That's the difference between champions and the average. The champion makes a concerted effort, a decision, a choice to change how they act to fit the needs of the moment, not follow the feeling of the fact that, oh gosh, all right, I got this great car. I actually love my car. I love my car. We have 3 cars. I love them all. They all make me feel good about driving. That's just who I am with the cars. Now there's other things that I get new and I'm like, okay, fine, right? But the bottom line is if we make a choice. Here are some of the suggestions that my soccer team had. Number 1, of how they can, what's their responsibility? What can they do? Number 1, we can ask people who don't have the energy or the emotion in the proper place, what's happening? What's going on? How can we help? Great. How can we help? It's always wonderful to ask how we can help. It takes pressure off of us and it gives us something outside of ourselves to look at. I can help you and I will feel better. I am my best when I'm helping other people. And I'm sure you are too. Number 2, we can raise the standards and say, this is how we act. And if we don't reach those standards, we point them out and say, this is what the team demands and expects. You're not there. What are you going to do about it? And then it's your choice to rise to the level of what's expected. We can play music. Well, some people don't like music. Okay, have a silent disco. You guys play your music and get yourselves ready to go. And the other people, they can do whatever they're doing. But we have to still meet the standard, right? There are lots of different ways that we can make this something that we focus on. Brene Brown, the great author, suggests that when you walk into your home at night, you should walk in with a smile. Why? Because that changes how other people greet you. You're greeting them in a way like, I am excited to see you. Think about how that makes them feel. Do I do this every time I walk in a house? No. Should I? Yes. All right? But think about that. It can be even 30 seconds. Smiling changes you and it changes the environment. You are making an effort, a concerted effort to do something you may not feel like doing. But that's what life demands of us. That's what competition demands of us. That's what peak performance demands of us. You can also do what one of my Division II basketball teams, when they walk into the locker room, they draw a smiley face on the whiteboard and they say, boom, I'm here, ready to go. And if they know that this is important, this positive emotion is important, and if I'm not there, I have a choice right then and there to either get there or hurt the team. You choose. Or you can do what my good friend Caleb Porter, the head coach of the Columbus Crew in Major League Soccer, does. He walked into practice. I watched him do this for years, and he shook the guy's hands. Gretchen Whitebreck, one of my friends and longtime coach at John Carroll University, told me this decades ago. Walk in, shake their hand. You feel their energy. They feel your energy. You have to check your energy and make sure it's where it needs to be because you know energy is contagious. Your emotion is contagious. They know we're good. We're good. Now, I tried a bunch of things throughout my career. I was not smart enough or too stubborn, one of the two, to do anything consistently like this. But now you have the info on how you can help bottle some of this up and keep creating this feeling of new and positive. You're smarter than me. So now you can make an effort. You can smile, you can shake, and you can draw smiley faces all over the place. Is this going to solve all the problems? No, but what it does is it puts it at the forefront of our mind, and if we do things day after day after day after day, it becomes who we are. It's just what we do. It's the standard. And my smiling can make you smile, whether you feel like it or not. My smiling makes me feel like smiling, whether I feel like it or not. It seems so simple, and it's not going to fix everything. But it shows where our focus is, and it shows the importance of the fact that we know that this positive emotion that we are choosing to feel right now can be perpetuated if we choose to feel it again. That's the bottom line. It is a choice. No one makes you feel anyway. You decide how you're going to feel. Send me an email at juliej@ssbperformance.com if you'd like to talk about any of these things. I'd love to work with your team, either virtually or in person, or check out my courses at ssbperformance.com/courses. More mindset tips at ssbperformance.com/blog. Click subscribe if you haven't done. This is what the kids tell me I should say. Click subscribe below if you haven't done that yet, and have a great week.